Hello and welcome to our new house. There's a flop, a flop straight away in the new house. There we go. So we've just moved house recently, and I'm just going to take you on a quick tour around the house. But here is Pom Pom, just behind the sofa, flopping because Mummy's come in the room now and he's all nice and relaxed. Pom Pom is absolutely loving the new house. I was a little bit unsure whether he'd settle in or not. We didn't move too far away from the old location, but we've moved for different reasons, and I've got a nice big double garage for my businesses and bits like that as well. So our previous house was in a nice location, but it was just across from a green area. So basically you'd get a lot of dog walkers and just pedestrians, people walking past. And the front of the house had these lovely big floor to ceiling bay windows. And then you've got the big bifold doors at the back of the rooms downstairs as well. So the lounge at the front had a floor to ceiling window, the office at the front had a floor to ceiling window, and of course Pom Pom would see people walking straight past our front door most times of day and evening, and he didn't much like that. The other problem was we had some nice laminate flooring downstairs, and he would slip and slide on that all over the place. So he tended to spend, although he could free roam the entire house, he tended to spend most of his day in my bedroom upstairs and just felt that was his safe space. Since moving here, he is really comfortable around the entire house, which is really, really nice for me to see. And has obviously made me feel a lot better about the move. So instead of having big floor to ceiling windows here, we have a high up window, which is offset from the road a little bit. So there's a front garden there. So even if people do walk past, he can't see them necessarily. So to him, it feels a lot safer. I have that plank of wood there just at that area because he did go for the carpet when we first moved in that corner. I do worry about him ingesting carpet. It comes out in his poop the next day. So that's just there, but the rest of the house obviously has got the carpet down here. So there he is munching away. Now it's really interesting. This is our new lounge and we've got the same sofa here. And it comes round there with another settee. There's Pommy on the cushion. There's Pommy on the canvas that we haven't put up yet, and Bunny's on the windowsill. Now Pom Pom has decided in this house, it's very strange, but this is his little thing that he does. So as soon as the lights go off upstairs, 11 or 12 at night, and Mummy goes to bed and she says night night Pommy, switches the light off, I leave his dimmer light on upstairs, but he trots on down the stairs and he'll come and sleep on that chaise area of the sofa. And you'll find him there pretty much most nights now. That's his little bed. So if I can't sleep well one night, haven't been sleeping very well recently, I come and join him. There's my pillow on the sofa there, and we'll just lie there together and I'll stroke him and sleep for a bit, or he'll just come and lie there and sleep on his own and then zoom me up to wake me up in the morning. So that's what he likes to do at night. He chose to do that himself. Got his little sofa here to match my big grey sofa. Yeah. So we've got it carpeted all in the hallway. As I said, the last house was all pretty much vinyl. Sorry, not vinyl, laminate, so he would slip. So he loves it here. He can go up and down. Purposely got, because it was a new build, we requested they put down this vinyl. It's a thick non-slip vinyl. So Pommy would not slip on this if he's going round. It's better for his feet. It's better for his grip. And he's got that then instead of the laminate that was in the old house. So that's the kitchen area itself. He hasn't really ventured into that bit very much. He's still, if I sit on the floor and coax him over, he'll come over for a little treat, but he's not ventured there very much. He does come as far as the bar stools. We've got the lovely nice garden for him out the back there with a sand pit. So that's his new garden area where he plays. He's got his sand pit and his dig pit there. He comes in the kitchen a lot as well, which is really nice for me because although we had the big doors in the old house, he just didn't like coming in the kitchen at all. He doesn't slide here. So I've got his bus there. This I want to show you is my feature wall that I've got in the new house. Then one day there was you. That's my son Theo there, and that's Pommy, my two special boys. So you see how much Pommy means to me. He literally is my baby, part of the family. And Pom Pom in here, he has a matching sofa in the lounge. That's my coffee table. Pom Pom has his own little matching coffee table here as well. So he gets everything that we get. This is where we're giving him his medication at the moment and his brushing. You see the colour of his fur. It's got brown tints to it and grey tints to it. Yeah, so it's just to show you that we've really, just by changing the flooring and the windows, he's not able to see out the front anymore. Are you going to come upstairs? You're going to come and show everybody upstairs? Come on then. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Let's go and show your followers upstairs. Come on. Let's go and show them upstairs. Let's go and show them your room. Come on. You're going to come and show everyone your room? They're waiting to see your bedroom. Let's go show them your room. Come on. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. I know I'll get you up. Do you want a treat? Do you want a treat? Do you want a treat? You're not sure? We'll see if he follows me up then. Anyway, he loves the stairs. We've got this bendy staircase. Pom Pom used to like lying at the top of the stairs in the previous house. What are you looking for? But he could see straight to the front door. So obviously here, the stairs go down. It's quite a way to the front door then. So he's not got that to worry about. Who's at the front door when the doorbell rings. Are you coming up? You found some hay on the floor, have you? Coming up. There we go. You show everyone how confident you are on the stairs. There we go. So we're coming up here. And we'll just show you up here. Now, this is our landing of our new house, and all the rooms come off the landing, as you can see. And the first day we moved, Pom Pom claimed this area here as his spot. So you'll find him a lot of the time lying there where his bunnies and his nuggets are. That's his spot. That's where he claimed. Well, you've gone downstairs again. Are you still on the stairs? Are you coming up? You coming up, little one? Are you coming up? He's just waiting. You're waiting for someone. You're waiting for Daddy to come home. So there's my son's room there. And Pom Pom, it's closed at the moment, but he is allowed in there. So that's Pom Pom's spot. He came and splooted here on the first day, very relaxed with his legs kicked back, which meant he was at home and was happy. So we've got bathroom there, cupboard there. We've got, hello, you coming? You have to show everybody, not me. You have to show everybody where your spot is, yeah? He also likes lying at the top of the stairs here. We are still living on a bit of a building site. They're still building in front of us on that side, but Pom Pom's gradually got used to the noise. So there's my bedroom here, the master bedroom. Needs tidying. And he does come in here. He'll come and wake me up in the morning, but he's not in here as much as he used to be in the previous house. So there's Pommy there again. And because I'm so Pommy crazy, I have this little alcove here with another canvas of Pommy. This is my all-time favourite picture of Pom Pom with his little, look at his little cute nose. He's adorable. So that's what I see every day when I wake up in the morning. Otherwise, it's Pom Pom on my bed, licking me. And we come back across here. There you are, you're enjoying Mr. Mulberry. We got this yesterday from a lovely lady called Enricher Bun on Etsy. And he loves nibbling the you love nibbling the hair out of Mr. Mulberry, don't you? You've got your toys here. And your bun bun. So this is Pom Pom's room. So as he is a free roam bunny, as you know. So he's not restricted to his room at any time, night or day. But I've just kept, again, non-slip vinyl in here just to keep it easier to clean. The floor, it's got a texture to it so he doesn't slip even if he runs on that. I've changed his litter box set up a bit. I might go through that with you later. We found that a slightly larger litter box gave him more space to forage around for hay. I do change his hay every day. He doesn't get through that much hay, but he needs fresh hay every day really, otherwise he won't eat it. So it's just a bigger amount for him to forage through. And I've gone for puppy pee pads now instead of the bedding. Just easier for me to see what he's done at the end of the day, see if he's healthy or not. So I've got all his Treatos there, his little storage of Treatos, and we've gone for the IKEA system here. This is the Kallax system with the Droner boxes. So that's where I put his hay when I sweep it up and change his tray, and then that goes out to the bin every day. Got all these pull-out ones for his, excuse me if I can just do this properly. So I've got his toys in there, various toys, all his rattan toys in there. It's supposed to be organised. And then I've got these here for his different types of hay. I can just flip those open and reach in there. So that's quite handy for me. So at the moment, I do rotate these. At the moment, his trainers in here. I'll swap that sometimes with the spaceships that you saw downstairs. This tunnel we got off Amazon is one of the best buys I've got for him, actually. He absolutely loves going in and out of this. It's just like a rabbit warren, really, I think. So he really does. Yeah, you're going to show everyone how you go in? Go on then, you show everyone. That's a little toy Mummy made for you there. You're trying to get the marigolds out. So because Pommy and I run a toy business, I should say Pom Pom runs a toy business. He's the CEO and the director. So I can now make Pom Pom a lot of his own toys. So Mummy's handmade all these for Pom Pom because I know what he likes. So you're getting the marigolds out there, don't you? Yeah. Good boy. Right, you're going to show everyone your tunnel. There's another toy Mummy made. You like that one? You show everyone your tunnel. Sometimes he zoomies in and out the tunnel if I have it on the landing outside. He always eats the leftover bits of hay on the floor. It's like he's never been fed. You've got all this hay over there and you want that. Oh, good boy. That's nice. You're playing with the toy Mummy made for you. That makes Mummy happy. You're going to show everyone. You go inside your train. And you've got a little obstacle course here, haven't you? Because you can go inside the train or around the train. Then you can go, over the train. I hadn't thought of that one. And then you've got your little tunnel exit there. Can you get through? Did your Mummy move that a little bit? Move your tunnel exit and see if you come round through there. That's it. You're going to come round back through. And then this is his JS Wood Hobby Castle we got for the new house. That was one of my spends on the new house, was to get him a nice castle. He had a cardboard one. There you are. Similar cardboard one, but he destroyed it, basically. So this one's going to last a long time. Chateau de Pom Pom. His bunny blinds. He's got, I don't know if you can see there, the Sophie Allport blinds with bunnies on them. And then that's looking out into the back garden. So he is so much happier and relaxed in this house. He literally will go wherever he wants, whenever he wants, and just have a whale of a time. So I've just got a couple more rooms to show you. Let's just see what Pommy's doing in here. What are you doing there? You're going to go through your tunnel? You're going to show everyone where you're going to come out? I love that when I change things around every week in his room, he comes in like it's a totally new room. And he's exploring and he's like, oh, this has moved. That wasn't here before. Yeah, you want to get the rubbish hay out of there as well from yesterday. That's got to go in the bin tonight. Yeah? Yeah, you got your sticks there. Always sniffing around for food, don't you? There we go. So this is his favourite forage at the moment is strawberry leaves. And there's your banana pie from yesterday. So office isn't quite finished yet. Still needs a bit of tidying. So that's Stephen's work from home desk when he's at home. My desk with another Pom Pom canvas. You can see I'm Pom Pom crazy at the moment. I've got a work desk there for my shop stuff and then some storage there. So we have, he never usually went for wires in the old house, but we have taken the extra precaution to safety-proof wires in the office here because obviously he's in it a lot more. And the problem with the other house as well, as I said, because he didn't like the downstairs of the house, he wouldn't come and see me in the office very much during the day. So he sees a lot more of all of us here. It's a lot more social a house and he can just be wherever I am, whenever he wants, because he knows he won't slip on the flooring in here. He knows he won't see anyone out the front door. So he's happy to be in here when I'm working as well. So we have just gone with the hose there that you can get from Wix, I think. And that's gone over the main wires there. And then the same with the wires under my desk that he can access. They've been proofed up to where he can reach. Just to take the precaution just in case he ever decides to have a nibble. So again, this is a work desk, but I've put lots of bits in there for Pom Pom. He just comes in during the day while I'm working and he'll play around there. And then we've got a spare room here, which is just not being used for anything at the moment. There's just a chair and some washing, wardrobe. And I've got some more storage for Pom Pom, believe it or not. He's got more stuff than any of us in this house. So that's where I store his hay, his pellets, his puppy pee pads, and his toy making bits. So there we go, that's Pom Pom. Let's go and find him again in his room. Yeah, so it's just really to show you our new house and say hello. We've been quiet for a while. I wasn't very well. As many of you know, I had a stroke in December, which came as quite a shock. I was 43 at the time, just turned 44, so was not expecting that at all. Quite a frightening experience. Pom Pom was at home with my husband and son for the 3 days I was actually admitted into hospital and stayed on the wards. Now, other than a short break when we first got him, when he was a baby, which he probably doesn't remember, and 2 individual nights he's had to stay at the vet's overnight, he's not been apart from me in his life since we got him at 8 weeks old. He's nearly 2. So he was obviously quite upset that Mummy was in hospital for 3 days. So he went on as usual. He ate as usual. He had company from the family. You're trying to find something good down there. Look at that. Although this is why I've piled it up with hay. I change it every day, but he just loves rooting around to see what he can eat. find he's eating a lot more this way as well. So yeah, so when I got back from hospital on the Sunday, he was free roam during the day, and we put him in his room at night just so I knew where he was and he wasn't eating carpet. Again, it had the non-slip vinyl, all his stuff in his room at night, and we put him in the room at night, and he was stomping and stomping and stomping. He did not want to be in his room. He did not want to be away from mummy. So we managed to settle in that night. 5 o'clock in the morning the next morning, stomp, stomp, stomp. He heard my voice, wanted to come out. So second night, mummy's back from hospital again, tried putting him in his room, stomp, stomp, stomp. As soon as the door was open, he bounded out, jumped into the bed, came in bed with me and said basically to all of us, I am not leaving her out of my sight ever again. I think he knew I was poorly. I was actually taken away by ambulance. So I think he knew something was going on. And really, he just wanted to protect me and be with me. So we decided from then not to keep him in his room at night anymore and just let him free roam 24/7. So a bit of a learning curve, but it's gone on quite well. So in that house, again, he would still stay in my room at night. He didn't want to leave my room night or day. This house at night, as I say, he'll be in the landing. He'll usually go down to the kitchen for a bit, and then he'll eventually find him dozing on the chaise area of the settee in the lounge. So that's him at night and during the day. So we just let him do whatever he wants when he wants. I would say the only rooms I don't let him into are bathrooms. Now, he does have a sneaky go in if the doors are open, but he understands out. He understands he's not supposed to be in there. He's very good at commands and things like that, understanding when he should be doing something, when he shouldn't be doing something. So if I say out and point out of the bathroom, he'll usually go out because he's a good boy, aren't you? You do what mummy says. That's just simply because of I don't want him climbing in the toilet because of germs, but also if the floor's wet and slippery or he goes in the shower, he might end up hurting himself. So generally he knows he's not welcome in bathrooms, but other than that, he's got a 5-bedroom house now, upstairs and downstairs, to go wherever he wants and do whatever he wants. And he's loving it, absolutely loving it, aren't you, boy? You're loving it. You've got all your spots, all the areas you've claimed as your own, and you just love going everywhere. As I say, it's a really sociable landing compared to our other one was like a small U-shaped landing. But as you can see, all the rooms come off the landing. So I can have his toys there, and anyone who comes in or out of a room, basically, Pom Pom will see at any one time. It means we can all stop and sit with him at various points during the day as well. And he's seeing a lot more of Theo now as well when he gets home from school, because his room's right opposite where you sit. So we're all there together, and it's all really nice, and it's all working out really well, isn't it, Pom Pom? So yeah, we just thought we'd have a catch up. So I had the stroke, and then a couple of months later they diagnosed me with something called mitral regurgitation, which is a leaky heart valve. So it's basically with every beat of the heart, it's leaking blood the wrong way. It shouldn't be. They've marked it as mild at the moment, so that's good. There's no immediate risks. It is something that can get worse, so they have to monitor it for the rest of my life now. My dad, strangely enough, had the same thing and had to have heart surgery a couple of years ago. So obviously when I got the diagnosis, the first thing I did was ring my mum and say, wasn't this what my dad had? Yeah, so I'm on all the same meds as my dad now. But yeah, basically, at least with this, they've caught it early. They couldn't with him. What's the matter? What are you looking for? So yeah, mummy's just resting up and taking it easy. Been given lots of love by Pom Pom as usual. And thank you all so much for your well wishes and your kindness for both myself and for Pom Pom, who wasn't very well this week. Never really found out what was wrong with him this week. The vet just said she thought he was in pain. Didn't know where the pain was. 3 days of painkillers. Then his tummy was affected a little bit. So he's been on probiotics, and today he seems to be back to his normal self. You'll see he's been doing some good poops in there and pees. Yeah, so just to update you quickly, I changed the litter box. He had a smaller grey litter box, and I just found he preferred to, it was funny actually, I got a delivery from a hay company in a big box. He jumped in the box and decided to use it as litter tray, so that's when I realised that actually he preferred a slightly bigger litter tray. So this is just an underbed storage box from IKEA. It's not very high for him to jump into. I've lined it with those puppy pee pads. He doesn't try and eat them or anything, so that's safe. I'm monitoring that for a few days. I can see really clearly at the end of the day if he's pooed and peed, and obviously if there's not much in there by the end of the day, then it's a call to the vets, because I know what's normal for him. Yeah, and I just put loads and loads of hay so he can just have a really good forage around and get the bits out that he likes. and feel like he's having a little feast there. Still got his water bowl there. And that's us, isn't it, Pommy? That's us in our new house. So just to catch up, really. And yeah, so Pommy's birthday is coming up at the end of June, 26th of June. I've put that down as his birthday. We got him when he was eight weeks old, so I've kind of guessed the birth date to be the 26th of June. So we'll be having a little celebration then. And we just wanted to touch base with you all. I know you've all been eagerly asking how we both are, and that's really, really kind of you. And we really appreciate all the love and support we get on the channel, and people saying to us on a daily basis how much joy Pommy brings to their life, which is absolutely wonderful. Really, really glad that he brings you joy as well, because he definitely brings me bundles and oodles of joy, don't you? There you are, fixing the flooring. This is another place he likes to lie. He basically likes to lie all around the house, and he'll sploot and kick his legs back to show he's relaxed all around the house. And it's just so lovely for me, because as I said, in the previous house he didn't do that. He was happy in my room, sometimes in Theo's room, and the rest of the house he just didn't really like. He could go there wherever he wanted to, but he just didn't like it. Too many people outside the front door. I think he feels a lot safer here and a lot happier. So you just see him wandering around doing your own thing. There we go. Okay, are we going to say bye-bye then, Pommy? You're going to come and say bye-bye to all your followers and say thank you so much for following our journey and bearing with us while Mummy was ill and I was ill, and while we moved house and everything got sorted. And I still have, to my shame, a backlog of videos that still haven't been put up. So you'll be getting some current videos and some videos from a couple of months ago from the old house before I was poorly that still haven't gone up either. But most of them are current. So here he is, the star of the show. Yeah, you're nodding. You know you're the star of the show, don't you? Okay, we'll sign off now and say goodbye, and we hope to catch up soon. Bye, everybody.